So, good morning, students. Today we will start a new chapter from our book First Flight. The chapter name is The 100 Races Part 2. The remaining story of the chapter number 5, we will continue with the chapter number 6, The 100 Races Second. This chapter is written by Alice or Esther. So, first of all, we will discuss about the summary part or introduction part of this chapter. So, first of all, we will start this chapter with a note for Miss Mason. मिस मेसन को एक नोट मिलता है when the class was watching Venda's beautiful sketches of dresses. जब पूरी क्लास वेंडा की जो ब्यूटीफुल स्केचेस को देख रही थी ड्रेसेस को, मिस मेसन रिसीव्ड ए नोट फ्रॉम वेंडास फादर. उसी समय मिसेस मेसन को वेंडा की तरफ से एक नोट मिला. It gave the information about Venda's leaving the school since they had shifted to a big city. The note also had an indirect complaint. नोट में एक indirect complaint भी लिखी गई थी. It said, no one will make fun of her name. कोई भी उसके नाम की मजाक नहीं बना पाएगा. And call Pollock to her because there would be many funny names of foreigners like her in a big city. क्योंकि बड़े शहरों में उस तरह के foreigners के काफी funny names होते हैं. Now, then the reaction to the note. अब उस नोट को पढ़ने के बाद क्या रिएक्शन होता है वो भी इस चैप्टर में ही देखेंगे. द होल क्लास वॉज साइलेंट. मिस मेसन वॉज अनहैप्पी एंड अपसेट. शी सैड दैट शी होप्ड नन इन द क्लास पर्पसली हर्ट समवन बिकॉज हिज और हर नेम हैपेंड टू बी अनफैमिलियर. एंड व्हाट was said in thoughtlessness. She expected everyone to think about the whole matter. Maddie felt guilty. Maddie could not concentrate in her studies in the first period because she felt guilty. She had stood by silently when Peggy and other girls teased Vanda, asking questions about her 100 dresses. She knew it was wrong, but was too coward to object to it. She wanted to meet and tell Vanda that she never meant to hurt her. Peggy and Maddie go to Vanda's house. Peggy was not that sensitive as emotional as Maddie, but she too wanted to meet Vanda. After school, both headed for Boggins Heights where Vanda lived. Now, there is a brief description of Vanda's house. Boggins Heights was a wet and sad place. The White House where Petronskis lived had a deserted look. It was clean but shabby like Vanda's blue dress. Now, Peggy consoled herself. On their way to Vanda's house, Peggy had tried to console herself by saying at least she did not make fun of her name or called her a foreigner. While returning, she said that perhaps her asking questions about Vanda's dresses had given her ideas for her drawing. She might not have even won the contest. Maddie's resolve. Maddie could not sleep that night. She was thinking about Vanda's, her house, and her beautiful drawings, and Peggy's idea about them, which she thought was unfair. She could not make amends for hurting Vanda, but she took a resolve never to stand by silently when anyone treated unkindly a person on account of his or her funny face or name. She would try never to make anybody unhappy again. Peggy and Maddie write to Vanda. उसके बाद Peggy और Maddie Vanda को लिखते हैं. That Saturday afternoon, both wrote a letter to Vanda. They wanted to write a letter feeling sorry, but it turned to be a friendly letter. They told her about her winning the contest, that everyone liked and appreciated her drawings. They asked her how she liked her new place and new teacher. They signed it with lots of love. No reply from Vanda. But as they wrote a letter to Vanda, but there was no reply received from Vanda's side. They did not receive any reply from Vanda. Perhaps she was angry. Peggy almost forgot about it, but Maddie did not. She often went to sleep giving speeches or safeguarding Vanda from the teachers. Letter to Miss Mason from Vanda. Near Christmas, Miss Mason received a letter from Vanda wishing Happy Christmas. She said that she missed the school and the new teacher did not equalize Miss Mason. She asked her to keep the drawings for the class as a gift. Give the drawings of the green dress to Peggy and the blue one to Maddie. Vanda's gifts. Both Peggy and Maddie were happy to receive the special gifts. They understood that Vanda had received their letter. She liked them and was not angry with them. Maddie, when hung the drawing in her room, remembered Vanda, who had been nice to them though they had teased her. Tears came to her eyes. Then she looked closely at the drawings and found that her face was drawn on that. She ran to Peggy and saw Peggy's face on Peggy's gift. So Vanda had especially drawn those sketches for them. She liked them. So this was the complete summary part of this chapter. Now we will continue with the text part of the chapter. Now see, while the class was circling the room, see page number 73 of this chapter, page number 73. See first line, while the class was circling the room. जब पूरी क्लास रूम में सर्कल बनाकर खड़ी हुई थी, द मॉनिटर फ्रॉम द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफिस, प्रिंसिपल ऑफिस से मॉनिटर आया, ब्रॉट मिस मेसन ए नोट, मिस मेसन के लिए एक नोट लेकर आया. मिस मेसन रेड इट सेवरल टाइम्स, मिस मेसन ने इसे कई बार पढ़ा, एंड स्टडीड इट थॉटफुली फॉर ए व्हाइल. देन शी क्लैप्ड हर हैंड, उसके बाद उसने ताली बजाई. अटेंशन क्लास, एवरीवन बैक टू देयर सीट, सभी बच्चे अपनी अपनी सीटों पर जाइए. When the shuffling of the feet had stopped, जब पैरों की घिसटने की आवाज एकदम से बंद हो गई. And the room was still and quiet, कमरा पूरी तरह से स्थिर और शांत हो गया. Miss Mason said, तो मिस मैसन ने कहा, I have a letter from Vanda's father, मुझे वेंडा के पिता की ओर से एक पत्र मिला है. That I want to read to you, जो मैं आप लोगों के लिए पढ़ना चाहती हूँ. Miss Mason stood there a moment, मिस मैसन कुछ देर के लिए वहां खड़ी हुई. And the silence in the room grew tense and expectant. अब पूरा कमरा एक तरह से टेंस्ड और एक्सपेक्टेंट हो गया, उम्मीद में कि क्या मिस मेसन पढ़ने वाली है. द टीचर एडजस्टेड हर ग्लासेस स्लोली, टीचर ने अपने चश्मे को धीरे से एडजस्ट किया. एंड डेलिबरेटली हर नेम मैनर इंडिकेटेड व्हाट वाज कमिंग, उसका मैनर बता रहा था कि क्या होने जा रहा था. दिस लेटर फ्रॉम वेंडास फादर वाज ए मैटर ऑफ ग्रेट इंपॉर्टेंस, जो एक बहुत महत्व की बात है इस पत्र को पाना. एवरीबडी लिसन क्लोजली एज मिस मेसन रेड द ब्रीफ नोट, सभी लोगों ने बहुत ही ध्यान से पढ़ा, बहुत ही ध्यान से सुना कि मिस मेसन ने जब उस संक्षिप्त नोट को पढ़ा. उसमें लिखा गया था, डियर टीचर, माई वेंडा विल नॉट कम टू योर स्कूल एनीमोर, मेरी वेंडा अब आपके स्कूल में अब नहीं आएगी. जैक ऑल्सो, उसका भाई जैक भी नहीं आएगा. नाउ वी मूव अवे टू ए बिग सिटी, अब हम एक बड़े शहर में जाकर रहने लगे हैं. नो मोर हॉलर पोलर, नो मोर आस्क वाई फनी नेम, कोई भी हॉलर पोलर नहीं कह पाएगा, कोई भी फनी नाम नहीं बुलाएगा. प्लेंटी ऑफ फनी नेम्स इन द बिग सिटी, क्योंकि शहर में काफी सारे फनी नेम्स देखने को मिलते हैं. योर्स ट्रूली जैन पेट्रोन्स्की, आपका भवदीय जैन पेट्रोन्स्की. ए डीप साइलेंस मेट द रीडिंग ऑफ दिस लेटर, इस पत्र को पढ़ने के बाद पूरी क्लास में एक शांति छा गई. मिस मैसन टुक ऑफ हर ग्लासेस, मिस मैसन ने अपना चश्मा उतारा. ब्लू ऑन देम एंड वाइप्ड देम ऑन हर सॉफ्ट व्हाइट हैंडकरचीफ, उस पर अपने सफेद रुमाल से साफ किया. देन शी पुट देम ऑन अगेन, उसके बाद उस चश्मे को दोबारा पहना. एंड लुक्ड एट द क्लास, और लुक्ड एट द क्लास, और कक्षा की ओर देखा. व्हेन शी स्पोक हर वॉइस वाज वेरी लो, जब वह बोली तो उस समय उनकी आवाज काफी धीमी थी. सो दिस वाज द टुडेज पार्ट, द रिमेनिंग पार्ट ऑफ द चैप्टर we will continue in the next video. If you have any doubt or confusion in this part, then you can contact to me or text me on my personal number. Till then, thank you very much.